Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, honey.
Welcome back to the channel. It is time to prepare for a hot girl summer.
I'm too scared. Hi, Reggie. Last night I actually was just kind of depressed. The fact that I'm going to have to actually do exercise now. I'm going to actually have to get ready.
Well, to be fair... Oh yeah, go ahead.
Because why, Ellie? We need to tell them why. Well, in case they don't know.
In case anyone doesn't know, we are going to be living it up this summer.
Apparently so. Bojo
Although Ella's being slightly pessimistic.
Well, I just can't believe it, so...
Yeah.
Not sure. That's why I'm just like,
I'll
the exercise can wait.
I'll believe it when I see it. But... Yeah. Guys, supposedly we're going to be out in the summer. We're going to be out. We're going to be living our best lives. Maybe, I kind of believe you, Ella. Like, maybe not on that date that they have said so far.
No, I don't think so.
But in the summer, I can see life beginning to go back to normal. But I can't imagine going in a nightclub still.
Also, everyone's like, June the 21st, babe, the queue is going to be 10 miles long. Don't even fucking bother on the first night. Not on the first night.
I don't know if I want to. Like, that kind of scares me. Like, even if coronavirus was gone, I'm kind of grossed out by being in there. Plus, I'm thinking about being drunk and hungover, and it's making me want to vom. Like, that doesn't sound fun.
Same.
Does that sound fun? No. Like, the fun bit is like
having to like say hi to people that you don't like, that you have to pretend you say hi.
We've been able to hide for months at this point. Like, we've been able to hide for like a year, and there's no more hiding. We've got to get out and about. But
God, I don't even know how to interact with anyone except you, Ellie. I don't talk to anyone else.
It's gonna take some like small baby steps, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But you're right though.
I remember.
Go on. No, go on.
I remember last year when they introduced you could meet 10 people outside. They had that rule for like a few weeks, and we did a little thing with the girls, and we were all just there like, we were like, what should we talk about?
Well, because
it's really weird.
So long.
It was really weird. We were all just like, what should we talk about?
Well, I saw this video the other day, and it was, you know, on TikTok when they do like point of views, and it's like imagine.
Yeah.
So there was this guy, and he was like, imagine this is you, and you're the last person to arrive to the first like friends.
I've seen that
meeting. Oh, and the music that was playing really gave me the feels. But I did wake up to like a million videos on my TikTok all about like 7 weeks till this, 17 weeks till this.
Oh my God.
Like, lose £1 a week before hot girl summer.
I saw that as well.
I was like, bloody hell, and everyone's like, get my weighted hula hoop.
Oh my God, I'm tempted. Shall I do it?
Well, yeah, because people are supposedly losing half an inch a bloody day off their weight.
I have a friend that is doing, she does personal training. Is that what it's called? You know Zoe? Yeah. She's doing like personal training. She has an Instagram, and she did the weighted hula hoop, and she just has bruises all around her stomach and like around her waist.
I have seen some people that they're all battered and bruised by it, but
I do think though, does it only work if you're already slim? Because I'm seeing these girls like, yeah, I went from like a 26 waist to a 24 waist. I'm like, babe, well, not sure I'm anywhere near that, so I don't think it would really work on me.
I don't know. Well, maybe it's a good like weight loss method anyway, because it is, isn't it cardio? But it's just kind of like standing still cardio.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd quite enjoy it. Also, another one is skipping, but I can't skip because
it's hard.
I'll tell you why. Last night I realised this, and I'm scared to Google it because I don't really want to know the answer. But
God.
Maybe you're the same. But my whole life, whenever I have like ran, jumped, skipped, anything that's like leaving the ground, hops, like anything, I can feel what I can only imagine as my brain bouncing in my skull. Do you get that?
I do know what you mean.
I can hear it. It's like a clicking in my head, but it's something bouncing in my head. And surely that's not my brain. Like, if that's my brain...
It is. That is your brain.
Well, surely I'm losing brain cells then every time I do exercise.
Maybe your skull is just too big for your tiny brain.
Maybe my brain is just really small.
I think it's a common thing, Ellie, don't worry.
I hope so, because it's happened
my
whole life.
Maybe after a time it will stop. I don't know.
After time? It's been happening for 21 years.
Skipping, I tried skipping last lockdown and it's actually flipping hard.
And yeah, I believe you. I do believe you.
Believe me, it's hard. It's hard. I think as well, when you've got a lot of... It's hard. It's alright when you're a tiny little weeny human. When you're a bit more to you, you've got to lift your whole body weight up. It's harder when you're bigger. Because
because you have to.
There's more to pick up. There's more to pick up.
But isn't it like 10 minutes of skipping is the equivalent of 30 minutes of running?
Really?
Yeah, and 30 minutes of running is like, I did that last night. So if I could have just done 10 minutes of skipping in my living room, that would be so much easier.
I feel like I don't know about running because I don't do that, but it is hard. It's strenuous. Like, I don't think I could... From being a beginner, you can't just do 10 minutes, you know what I mean?
A beginner skipper.
Yeah.
My little brother...
This is really boring.
When we were younger, my little brother thought he was the best skipper in the world because he got to go to the sports day at his school as the skipper for his county. Like, he got to be the skipper. That's so embarrassing for him. But what do you think about this whole like hot girl summer? Are you gonna participate?
I don't really know, Ellie, because I just
participate, but not in the whole like weight loss, get ready for summer thing.
No, but like, who am I getting ready for? I'm not sure.
There's no one to impress.
No,
who cares?
And like, will I really be going on holiday this year? Probably not. So there's
why?
That too.
You have one booked, don't you?
Ellie, I don't think we're going on this holiday, not gonna lie.
Well, when is it?
Why have I not told you about this? Yeah, we're not going.
Why?
Because we've just decided we're not going.
But the borders will be open. Maybe.
I know, but you have to quarantine in Greece.
Even by then?
Well, I don't know. Ellie, don't even talk to me about it. It's not my decision, apparently. It's somebody else's decision. Anyway.
Well,
so I'm not allowed to have a say in it, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
anyway,
in that case, because I was thinking, obviously guys, we've spoken about this since like last year now. We still are wanting to go away. We've now added, we're desperate to go to London and do like full on tourism, like full on weekend hotel vibes. But then also Barcelona, and I was like, yay, we can go to Barcelona. And then I was just thinking like, oh no, but Ella's going to want to go on her holiday, so maybe she won't have the money to go to Barcelona. But now it doesn't sound like you're going on a holiday.
I'm not going on that holiday, Ellie.
Woohoo, Barcelona!
Well, I need to get a job first, so...
True. But we'll do it on the cheap. But I have seen, you can get like rooftop Barcelona Airbnbs with like massive
I'm here for it.
With like, maybe you could even get a swimming pool. Maybe I'm thinking a bit large here.
Ellie, I feel like if we're going to do it, let's just do it. Let's just do the whole thing, the whole experience.
So fun. And I thought maybe we'd be going like this time of year, but it sounds like it'll be the summer, so it'll be nice and warm, and we could do the beach as well.
Even if it's like September, it's still quite warm there, and like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like it's more realistic as well.
I think so. But I'm ready to... I just can't even imagine what it's going to feel like that first time stepping off a plane again.
Ellie, I just don't believe it. I just don't think it's going to happen.
What, you just think that we're going to get to June and...
We're going to be in the same position as we are now?
We can't be. Have you seen the statistics?
I know.
It's getting better. Because, no, but the difference is, Ella, we're not going to be in the same position because, pardon me...
We would have been vaccinated.
Yeah, there's a massive difference between last summer and now. by that time, the whole point is, by then, enough people will have been vaccinated. They're not saying that coronavirus will be gone. They're just saying that enough people will be vaccinated that we'll be able to cope with it.
Yeah. You know what I mean, though? It's just hard to believe that it will actually happen. That's what I'm...
Well, yeah, because this is normal life now. Like, I'm not going to be counting down to it because firstly, that's going to waste half of this year. Like, by the time we can go out, we're wishing for the summer again, and it's literally only just been the summer. Which is just a really bizarre feeling anyway. Like, this whole past year has just been so weird.
It's just so... It was like this time last year. When did we go into lockdown? March the what?
It was like mid-March, I don't remember, like the teens.
Because this was the point, Ellie, that we were living together in Nottingham. It was about this time, me and you, we were sticking it out. We were sticking it out, going, this is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening. We were doing our Chloe Ting workouts, we were thriving, and then we watched that announcement and Bojo, and we were like, right, stay calm, pack the car up really slowly, it's calm, calm, calm. And can you believe that was a year ago?
No, I can't, but at the same time I can, because it's all kind of blurred into one, isn't it? I feel like it's been so weird, and it's going to be such a weird time to look back on for everyone, but like, just thank God it's everyone all in the same position is all I can say. Like, I feel like obviously there's worse situations to be in, but this is just me trying to put it into perspective. Like, by the time we can actually go and do everything, I'm going to have literally been 21 for a whole year and not done anything. Like, that whole year, nothingness. And then I'm just going to be 22. That's horrible. I've missed out a whole year. Like, obviously everyone's missed out a whole year. I get it.
I feel like 21's a bit of a sad year to miss out on.
It is. Like, not that there was anything I could do that I couldn't really do before, but...
In America, you could have drank.
Yeah. Well, really been doing that here for a long time. Oh, I don't know.
I'm not too fussed because I've been 22 and 23 and really not that crazy.
Oh my God, you're going to be 24. Ella, that's your mid-20s.
No, it's not.
No, is it not? When does mid-20s start?
Yeah, I'd say like
24, 25,
now.
26.
I feel like I'm doing that. I've bought myself a Beetle, like I'm living it up. I'm living in my mum's house.
You're in your mid-20s, you're not in your early 20s. How does that make you feel?
I don't even want to think about it.
Come here, Bert. Come here. Come here. No, ignoring me. He's really stinky, guys.
Ew.
He needs a bath, but I can't be bothered to bath him. You stinky, gross dog. So cute, though.
Why is he stinky?
Just needs a bath.
Oh.
Plus, he changed his food and now his breath stinks.
Ew.
But I still kiss him, and I still let him lick my face.
Ew.
Sorry, am I embarrassing you? He's like looking at me. But
anyway,
other than Hot Girl Summer, well, actually, let us know, guys. Are you participating? Are you going to be spending this time leading up to the summer preparing?
I'm quite stressed because I feel like there's so much pressure on it, and if you don't reach those goals, especially, you know what, TikTok diet culture is disgusting. It's constantly on my TikTok feed. Not that I don't get some good tips, but it's constant. You should be in a calorie deficit. You should be in a calorie deficit. Buy a weighted hula hoop. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't have time for all that. Maybe you're just unemployed and don't have uni to do, and like you're just sitting there swanning about doing nothing. But I don't have time for that. You don't have time for that.
More important things to do than just spend your whole time. Well, that kind of is the same as what we were saying last week about Kendall Jenner, isn't it? Like, if most people don't have the time to do that kind of thing. But if I had the
time, would I be sexy? Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like it's like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. You have that one, especially that one that said 7 weeks till this, and you can lose £1 a week, and then you'll lose 7. I was like, Don't tell me what to friggin' do.
I think as well, because they'll put like a before and after, or like they'll start filming a video and then finish it all in the same video. It makes it look so much easier than it really was, and they make it look like it was instant. But in reality, they've probably been doing that for like 6 months, however, a year, whatever.
They're
but they make it look like it was like that.
Eat this. This is what I eat on a calorie deficit. I can still eat whatever I want. I was like, well, that's not what I want. I don't want to eat that. I was actually thinking about it earlier. I was like, maybe like I should just start like changing some foods. Like maybe when I get a meal deal, I won't get crisps. I get a fruit pot. But I'm like, but I don't want a fruit pot. I want crisps.
You have, honestly.
I'm not sorry about it.
You just got to decide what's important to you. Like, yes,
And
you could just make those choices.
Food is probably one of the most important things to me, not gonna lie. So,
well, especially at the moment, what else is there to get excited about? I've said this before in podcast episodes, but in my house, that is all that keeps us going, like all day. Is that we never used to ever come up with new recipes, or none of us would even like kind of talk to my mum about what we wanted her to get at the supermarket or anything. She would just go and get what she usually got. But now we'll like sit down and like decide what we want and look through new recipe books, and it's like, oh, what are we having today? And you kind of look forward to it all day. So food really keeps you going.
I've got courgette spaghetti.
I've never tried that.
Swirly whirly things and satay sauce tonight. That's what I'm going. My lovely vegan meal.
That's making good choices.
You know
You've just swapped carbs for veg.
I actually don't eat that bad. It's just when I see my boyfriend.
Yeah, well, it's easy to do that because there's
everything
no
revolves
judgment.
around food with him. Everything revolves around food. Like, cause what else is there to do? So we just.
Well, yeah, there's
like, what meal deal we get today?
Boys literally just like, it's just food. They're just thinking about food constantly.
Yeah.
Which me too, to be fair. But, oh my gosh, we still haven't... Oh, Ella. We still haven't gone and eaten the food.
Oh my god.
Bebas. Delish. Guys, I spoke about it
Where
last
are we going
week.
tomorrow? Where are we going tomorrow?
Wherever we want. We could...
Shall we go to get one tomorrow?
We could do for lunch or something.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, guys, there might be another video coming. I don't know. I don't want to promise it because it might just end up being a fail and we might not want to post it.
Yeah.
But we're going to do, like... Basically, I don't know whether any of you guys have noticed. But I think we've just decided that, like, in order to promote this, we're kind of missing out because we hadn't really been, like... Not taking Instagram seriously, like I'm not trying to be an influencer,
utilising it.
Utilise it a bit more just to be more consistent. So we want to have more content to post. So we are just going to go and have a content day.
But I have no literally. You've been quite good, Ellie. You've been posting every single day, but especially till recently, I don't have any clothes in this household. So, but we've done a bit of a clothes order, haven't we? So
yeah, exactly. Maybe we should do a bit of a haul as well in the video that we may or might not post. But no, I've been trying to stay consistent with it. I was doing every day, and then I just ran out of stuff. But I found that like by doing some that are like full body and then some that are like close-ups, you can kind of make it last longer. And then obviously I listened to you. And I've done some that aren't just pictures of yourself, which is kind of, weirdly enough, I found that quite scary to do because...
Same, I did when I first did it.
I feel like it was self-sabotaging, but it's actually not. It's for the greater good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How stupid does this sound?
Probably won't get many likes, but then if somebody was going onto your page, you have a bit more about you than just... You're a person that wears clothes. You like have interest. It's your likes, the vibes, you know.
Likes, your dislikes, exactly. So, shall we do that tomorrow? I feel like there'll be better places to take pictures in Leamington as well. But this is completely off topic right now. But you know how I was saying at the beginning of this video that I needed a new tripod? Well, while I've been sat here, I've realised that actually what has happened is this had been spinning around and coming loose, and actually all I needed to do was tighten this. And now it's stiff.
Well, I feel like we still should buy a new one.
Yeah, definitely. But no wonder, before it was so loose that my phone would literally just like flop about, but now I've tightened it. What a div.
We'll get a ring light. I want to go to B&M.
Same. I can't wait for the shops to be open. And I can't wait to be able to sit in a car
B&M's
with you
bloody
again.
open, Ellie.
Oh. Because we could do
But
all
we
those
can't go in
cute
the same
videos.
car.
You know, we could do those like you did with Joe. The like favourite this, favourite that.
That was fun.
Yeah, that would be really good.
We will do that from May the 17th.
Okay.
Joe texted me yesterday. He was like, put May 17th in your diary. I was like, why? And he was like, that's the next time I'm going to be able to come for a sleepover. I was like, are you fucking joking me? That does not make me happy. That makes me annoyed. That's so long away.
May 17th you allowed people in your houses?
Yeah.
I thought it was just in the garden.
No. One other household in your house.
What, at once, or do you have to pick one for it to be?
Don't know.
That's actually ridiculous. I don't remember the last time I actually just even stayed the night with my own boyfriend, which is just so bizarre.
This is what I mean.
I'm so sick of having to be like, okay, bye, when it gets dark. Gotta go home for dinner now. See you later.
May. Not even March. It's March, April, May. March, April, May.
March.
You know how long away
April,
that is?
May. That is 3 months. That is quite far away.
Not even excited. No, I am. It's just too far away to be excited about. Maybe I'll be skinny by then. I'll do my hot girl summer. Should I challenge myself?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna lose a pound a week for 7 weeks. No, I'm not.
Who cares? Who actually honestly cares? I mean...
I think I've come to the conclusion, I used to really care, but I've just come to the conclusion that I just don't care. I don't care what... Nobody actually cares about me, so why would I care about what they think? Do you know what I mean?
Not in like a... Care.
Yeah, they don't care in the way that I think they care.
Oh, absolutely. I think as well, like...
That makes sense.
You just have to... Not you as in you as in people... in general, have to kind of just you have to weigh up like what's more important, like, because you know from we both got like obsessive like a summer 2 summers ago. I can't believe how long ago that was now, but because it wasn't even last summer, it was the summer before. What the hell? But that takes so much energy, and not just energy, it takes so much of your time, and it literally takes over all of your thoughts, like when you start getting like obsessive with what you're eating and going to the gym and working out, it takes over your whole life. So you have to decide like what's more important. Yeah, what do you care about more? Being obsessed with losing weight where it takes over your whole life, or just accepting how you are, like.
Yeah, I think you can kind of do a bit of both. I mean,
definitely.
I just try to, right now, the way I actually realise I just don't want to be like that is because I watched some YouTube videos and like YouTubers, and they were like doing calorie counting, and they were like, this is what I eat in a day, and they were like counting all the calories. I was like, you look miserable, that is not fun. Like, you can't go out for dinner without being like stressed about it. Like, I see TikToks and they're like, oh, when my family have all got a Chinese and I've had to lock myself in my room because I can't have any because I've gone over my calories. Like, what? That is so sad. I absolutely could never do that. That's just so sad.
But there was a time when you did do that, because you would like, when you were doing like, I don't know whether you care about me speaking about Weight Watchers or whatever on here.
Oh no.
But like, you would like save your points, which is fine, and it was a good way to live because it meant that you could still have what you wanted to have on certain days. Like, you would like save your points until a Friday night so you could have a bottle of wine. Yeah.
But it's like, you have to be like healthy. You can have 1 bottle of wine and that's it. You can't have anything else. Like, you can only have like one thing that's good in the week. Because they say like, I always see those videos on TikTok. I feel like we always talk about TikTok when it's like something that is not a cult but it feels like a cult. These like diet things are all culty, like, especially now, calorie deficit is like the new thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you can't lose weight unless you're in a calorie deficit. Right. Well, kind of, obviously, surely people knew that already, but it's just like...
Yeah, but I don't
want to eat, like... Sorry, Karen.
Well, talking about calorie deficit, I don't think people realise that, like, you don't have to be limiting your food, you just have to have you have to be able to be in a deficit still. You could eat what you want, but you would have to be doing the exercise to balance it out. Like, doesn't mean starving yourself. It would just mean, like,
putting more effort into exercise, probably.
Yeah. So you could do it by literally just starving yourself, but that's obviously not healthy. But
last summer I seemed to be able to crack it. I was like, because I had a lot more time on my hands. Like, I was furloughed and I didn't have uni last summer because obviously I'd finished for the summer. So I just had loads of time on my hands. So I was like, I was able to burn 1,000 calories a day by doing...
It's so much.
It's crazy, but it was just so easy because I'd do 1 hour of workout, then I'd walk to town and back, and that would be burning over 1,000 calories a day. And it wouldn't even be like an issue. And then I could just eat what I wanted and then I would lose the weight, and it was so easy. But like, you have to you can't have anything else in your day to like fill your time. Just say you're like working a 9 to 5, you just don't want to do an hours of the hardest Chloe Ting workout you can find on YouTube and then walk into town and back. Like, you just don't have the time.
Do you know, that's an interesting point, because last summer, I think I've spoken about it before, when I spent some time working at Tesco. God, that was ages ago now. The time has just flown by. How bizarre. That was literally before we even went back for the summer in Nottingham. How weird.
Yeah.
When I worked at Tesco for a bit, I would used to come home and check obviously I'd wear my watch at work, and I would check to see how many steps I'd done, and it was nothing. Like, it was actually nothing, and I would have burnt barely anything, and it used to really confuse me because I would have been walking around this shop from 4 a.m. until 10, 11, 12, and it was nothing, and I used to get so annoyed. But then I realised, like, walking, obviously it's good for you, yes, you should be doing it, but to burn 1,000 calories in a day, you must have been doing, like, what workouts were we doing? Like HIIT workouts, like high intensity,
like for an hour with like I was doing like the hardest ones. I kind of like built up my stamina, so I was just ended up being really fit, and I didn't mean for it to happen. I could just do it. And I actually enjoyed it.
Because that is a lot. That's a lot to burn. Because I'll go on the bike for half an hour and only burn like 250 calories. Like, so even if I was doing that for an hour, that's only 500.
It would never be just that though. That would only burn about 600.
Still, that's a lot for an hour. That's really impressive.
And then you'd I'd have to do something else. Like, I'd either be at work in the morning and then I'd do a workout, and that would burn 1,000, or I'd do a workout and then walk into town and back, and that would burn 1,000. And I could do it every day. I remember on my watch, I was obsessed with this watch this time last year. I did like 47 days in a row where I did all my rings every single day for 47 days. Like, what? I'd barely even do it once a week now. It's
funny how things change. Like, you go through phases. I'm really losing my voice. But you could definitely, like, that's what I was saying. Like, you could either burn that 1,000 calories and keep it as a deficit, or you could burn 1,000 calories and then eat whatever you want for dinner and, like, maintain. Yeah. Like, you just have to decide what's more important to you. Like, do you want to just live your life and eat whatever you want, or do you want to lose weight? Personally, I would just prefer to just live my life, but guilt-free.
I wish I could just eat wherever I want and not do anything. I do actually enjoy doing exercise, I do, but there's no room in my house to do it's a very small house, so the weather's getting a bit nicer though, so maybe I can start doing it outside again.
Well, I'm looking forward to the gyms opening because I haven't had a gym membership in ages, and I think I am going to join again.
Should we join the gym together, Ellie?
Yeah, probably. But I think I am quite interested in joining the one that my dad goes to, because they have a swimming pool and everything that's all included, and I just feel like that's fun.
Which one does he go to?
St. Nick's Park. in Warwick. It's near the castle in Warwick. But there's a swimming pool and there's a good gym and there's classes and everything. I don't know how much it is actually. I need to have a look into that. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hot girl summer, yes, but not in the way of like £1 a week until summer. I think just like hot girl summer is in summer's going to be a great time. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah. I'm over it now. I just want to be happy.
Same. Don't we all? But I mean, oh god, we've actually been talking about ages. How does this always happen?
Oh, shut up.
But just randomly before we finish, guys, we've been following the journey of this whole.
Oh yeah, I feel like we need to update it on this channel because
literally. So last week we spoke about Kendall Jenner. Like, sorry to make everything about bloody Kardashians all the time.
They're the only relevant thing at the moment. Like, that's literally the only interesting thing.
Like, how many weeks ago was it we were talking about like Jeffree and Kanye, and now it's official that they're breaking up. Apparently, I don't know. She hasn't said it. He hasn't said it. But
she's filed for divorce.
She's filed for divorce. And I was reading things the other day, and like all the things that were put in place for them to have a divorce were put in place when he had way more money than her. And obviously now, I don't know what their net worth is, whether she's bigger than him, maybe, I don't know, about the same. It's not the same as when they first got together. Yeah. And I was reading something that said, like, when they first got together, he didn't even want to have a prenup, he didn't think it was necessary, but I think they did get one, which is good. But
I think I read as well that he is in a lot of debt right now, or he's in a lot of money problems, but Chris sorted out so that Kim wouldn't have to deal with any of that.
Right. So it would just be left to him.
It was something like this deal was made a while ago, and then suddenly he's gone on all these money issues and they're getting a divorce, but it was all a bit like...
How do you have money issues? I don't understand.
It's because he does... I just don't think he... I don't know, like he did that campaign where he was trying to be president, didn't he? He put a lot of money into that. He gambled a lot of money on like the Yeezys and the Yeezy stuff, and it's not really like paid off that well anymore. I don't think they're very big anymore, are they? Yeezys, nobody really cares for them.
I wonder whether spending money as a really rich person is, like, say you were like us, spending a few pounds here and there would make a big difference to us, but maybe for him, they spend in the same kind of way, but it's just bigger purchases. So maybe it's just as easy to spend your money, but it's just you wouldn't be buying a £10 t-shirt, you'd be buying a £10,000 car. Or
so you've got to think as well, how does he, except from Yeezy, he doesn't make music anymore really, does he? So what's he really making money with?
Also, I just said £10,000 car. Clearly their cars are probably worth way more than that. But maybe it's just as easy for them to spend money, but it would just be bigger amounts on bigger things. Like £100 for us would be like 1,000, or like 100,000 for them. 10,000. Do you know what I mean? Do you kind of get my drift?
Yeah, I get your drift.
I can get my drift. But yeah,
I just think he's a troubled man who needs some help. I think.
I do feel like he does. He really does, and I bet she's put up with a lot in a relationship with him. Not really like
especially recently.
Doing.
Like, I'm not even joking, but like the whole, I don't know who let him for that whole presidential run that he did for like God knows how long, and it was just like I watched like a rally that he did, and he was just like saying all these random things, and I was just like, who is allowing him, like, when he's in that mental state, which you can obviously tell that he's not okay, who is allowing him to go on the stage in wherever and say, yeah, I'm going to do this, yeah, I'm going to do that, and everyone's just like, no,
he's clearly got some issues, and I bet behind the scenes they've been struggling with it for a long time, and maybe she's just finally cracked and just been like, I can't look after you anymore.
She's got all her babies out of him now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they actually have like 5 babies. I feel like they haven't even been together that long, but they have.
They've been together like 10 years or something.
And they've got 5 babies, God.
Yeah, because they weren't together long before they had their first kid. Like, they weren't even engaged or married when they had their first kid, so...
Yeah.
Maybe like 10 years. I mean, I don't know how old she is. Little naughty.
She's like 40. Oh, I thought you meant Kim. Naughty? 40? I think she's about... Yeah, Kim is like 40.
I thought you were talking about North. I was like, no. She's
North
like
is about 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah. Kim's an old lady. She hasn't got time for this anymore.
But she doesn't even look after them kids. I bet she has a nanny.
Well, probably, especially if she's if it sounds like he doesn't really. I can't imagine him being a very present person. He seems like he's pretty messed up. So, with all the work that she probably has to do, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got a nanny actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh God, we gotta go. We gotta go,
honey. I actually do have to go. I'm a busy girl today.
Are you? I did wonder what you're doing to want to film at 10 a.m.
I'm taking my mum to get her MOT and we're going to go to Asda.
Oh God, that is a thrilling day.
Yeah, I'm going to get a new quilt cover. So watch your space. Wow. This leopard print is going to go. Well, let's see if I can find one. But
lovely. Well, yeah, keep an eye out, guys, because, I mean, I don't want to guarantee, but there might be an extra video. And go and follow us on our Instagram to see how our content day goes.
Yeah, should we leave them? Should we put them on screen? Put it on screen, Ellie. Put it there.
And yeah, let us know what you guys are thinking. Are you just gonna be you this summer, or are you gonna do this whole 17 weeks until we're free, hot girl summer, or is your hot girl summer just gonna be you because you're a hot girl in the summer?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let us know. But yeah, we will see you next week. Thanks for watching. And goodbye.
And goodbye.
Peace out.